What's going on, everybody? It's your guy DJ Marv here at the Beast Network. I'm a Space 8x8s, and I'm chilling with my homie, my brother. I'm a Beast fam, Mr. Donovan Gibbs.
What's up, man?
How you feeling, brother?
Good, bro.
Yes, doing good. Doing good. Guess what? It's my birthday today.
Woo.
How old are you turning, bro?
25.
25.
25.
25. I remember those days. I'm getting old. Happy birthday, brother.
Thank you, man.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. So how long you been dancing?
10 plus years, is that an acceptable answer?
It's acceptable, man. 10 plus years, man. Killing the game. He's been doing so much. We're so proud of you.
Thank you.
I just want to say that off the bat. Let's think. Let's tell the fans and let's tell the followers, the viewers, 3 things that they don't know about you.
First thing, huge Dallas Cowboys fan. If I could, I'd get season tickets. I just don't live there, but I freaking love the Dallas Cowboys.
Where are you from originally?
El Paso, Texas.
Oh, so it's a Texas thing.
It's definitely a Texas thing. My dad
okay.
would disown me if I liked any other team as a kid. So, second thing, I had heart surgery when I was 9. It's a long story. I'm totally fine now, but I had heart surgery at 9. Blessing to be here.
Yes, exactly.
All because of God.
All because.
You know?
All day.
And I lived in the studio at one point. My parents owned a studio back where I'm from. And in 2010, there was a little rough time. You know, the economy wasn't doing well.
Yeah.
And my parents sold their house and their car and we moved into the studio for about a year, actually.
Wow.
So, yeah, I lived in the studio, slept on some tumbling mats, went to high school. It was crazy times, man.
Hey,
crazy times.
but look at you now.
Hey.
So
Glory
you
to
got to
God,
go
man.
through something to get to something.
Definitely.
Just remember that.
Testimonies. Yeah.
Testimony. And now you're here. You're doing well. What are you working on right? What's the last few things you've been working on lately?
Last few things, just got off tour with Becky G. She's a Latin pop artist.
Word.
As well, thank you, man, thank
Sir.
you. As well as I teach on a dance convention called the Streets Dance Convention. So that's all I've been doing.
You also have your own
Yes, I do.
convention?
Yeah.
Or it's a
intensive.
workshop? Intensive.
Intensive.
There we
yeah.
go. Tell us about that.
Okay, yeah. So I actually own a dance intensive called the Bridge Training Program.
Got you.
And it's pretty much, you know, I send choreographers to different studios that, you know, have trouble traveling. You know, coming from El Paso, the closest city to us was Phoenix, which is 6 hours away. Other than that, the closest city is Dallas, which is another 8-9 hours.
Jeez.
Training was really hard for us, so I wanted to create a program. It started off with me doing it back home, you know, to give back to my community, to where I can bring training to them every single month. You know, giving them the top choreographers, you know, that are out here killing the game, teaching class, and just giving them the best training that I can. And you know, that business plan kind of turned into more than it intentionally was. You know, it started off as a community thing, and you know, now I'm traveling with it, going to different studios all across the United States.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
big. Yeah, that's actually sick.
Thank you, man.
So what or who inspires you to dance?
My dad. So my dad was a professional dancer.
Okay.
He danced for people like Pink, Aaron Neville, MC Hammer, Destiny's Child.
Never known this at all.
Yeah, my dad was a professional dancer, and I actually hated dance. I was huge into sports. I played basketball, football. My dad would always try to get me to dance, and I'm like, I'm not going to dance. I play sports.
I did the same thing.
And then he opened up a dance studio, and he hired a breaking instructor. And I saw this breaking instructor, him and a couple of friends were breakdancing. First, I want to say RIP, Slick Rick. He was my first breaking instructor. Saw him, and I was like, I want to be in that class. Teach me how to spin on my head. That was the first move I actually learned, was a head spin before anything else.
Jeez.
And yeah, that love kind of grew. But I have to give it up to my dad. You know, he always tried to get me into the dance studio and try to get me in. I would always be like, no. And then, you know, one day I took one class and that led to another thing. And, you know, just seeing my dad's hard work within the studio and him, you know, just trying to build something for our family has really inspired me to, you know, do the same for me and, you know, my future family.
Sick, bro.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Like, the story is crazy. How long have you been with Ima?
Ooh, 5 years?
5 years.
Has it been 5 years?
I think this is
Yeah,
year 6. So
five
that's about
years.
Yeah.
5
Okay,
years.
5 years. And what made you initially want to be a part of Ima Beast?
Yo, so if you're a true Ima fan, you'll know this video. It was the Tiger Dope video. I think that was like 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
Yep.
And I remember sitting in my living room and that video popped up. I was watching people like Kyle Hanagami and like, you know, different choreographers. And that popped up and I was like, whoo!
You had to be. It was like, I want to be a part of it right there.
Yeah, and right then and there, I was like, you know, I want to learn. I want to learn that. And, you know, because I come from a street more aspect, the popping, the breakdancing, and that was the first time I saw like real good hip hop choreography. And I was like, yo, I want to be on that team. I need to learn from these individuals, and that's what initially got me started.
Word. Okay. Word. Now, what if you have you ever been booked by Will and Janelle, or have you? I know you've worked with them, but have you ever been booked on like a job or anything like that?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I did a skeleton work with them for their J Balvin tour. I've worked with Jordan Fisher. A lot of projects, maybe like 4 to 5 different projects with Jordan Fisher.
Okay.
We've just different videos here and there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been great though.
Got you. Now, if you could tell anybody at home or out there watching, anything that can inspire them to become a dancer, if they're like, oh, I want to become a dancer, but they don't have that push behind them, is there any encouraging words you could give to somebody who wants to be in this industry?
Yeah, definitely. I think first you have to know your voice. If it's something you really, really want, you have to show people that you want it, because in order for you to let other people believe in you, you have to believe in yourself first. I really believe in that. And if you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect the world to, want to watch you or believe in you? So I think it starts with a bunch of self-help and self-training within yourself, and being able to strengthen your brain and your mindset into knowing that what you have is enough. Yes, you have a goal that you have to reach, or you have, a technique that you want to get to, and it's all a part of the process. Fall in love with that process first, and know that you're enough and that you are loved. And the rest is a step-by-step process.
Got you. Okay. All right, guys, that's it. DJ Marv, Donovan Gibbs, here at the Beast Network. I'm a Space, 8x8s. Make sure you tune in, check his classes, follow everything. His Instagram should be somewhere over here. But yeah, check out his intensive, man. This guy's a really, really dope guy. Just turned 25. Once again, happy birthday, brother.
Appreciate it, man.
And we out.